Alabama Final Four team last year for the first time after finishing second in the SEC. Found speed into the paint. That's a tough shot. The follow is not going to count because it was a foul before that. Where he scuffles. Look good on that one. 53%. And his second in the air gets that, so he made the pair. We finally have a score in the game. Alabama by 2. Aggies coming off a terrific victory against Oklahoma on the road and a quick strike inside.
And we see Phelps getting back to business, but when the other one in Garcia, who averaged over 4 offensive rebounds a season ago, numbers down this year.
Phelps on the drive, a shove, and he'll be headed to the line.
A home game, but very aggressive to start this game as well.
And number 2 for Phelps. And can't hit that either. So this is a little ugly out of the gate between 2 really good basketball teams tonight.
But this tempo, this pace favors the Aggies. They want to slow it down. They don't want to allow they definitely don't want to allow those opportunities. Work on that in their shoot around earlier today.
After with a scoop, that won't drop. Harassed in the paint. Underneath. Oh, went for the alley-oop and a whistle and a foul. Trying to get it up top of that iron. Coda has an unusual shooting style.
But it works. It's offense, but his versatility allows them to be special.
For it, and Alabama will come away.
But Obi, that's the size we were talking about. You got 3 guys 6'10" and up on the floor. 2 of them, I believe, got a credit for a block shot on the last possession.
A good swing up high. Stevenson drains it. Jaron Stevenson, who had really been scuffling beyond the 3-point line coming in.
But that's his calling card. That's who he was in high school, and an opportunity. He reclassed up. He could be a freshman right now, reclassed up to join the Crimson Tide a season ago. Another opportunity at the rim denied. One on the offensive end of the floor. And Buzz absolutely does not want to see. He told us earlier today, he said when you play against the Aggies, it's almost a tough man contest. But
for the second year in a row. On the back down. Payne trying to get into the paint. And wriggling inside, and he will draw a whistle.
Does a great job defending the rim as well as putting points.
1 points a game.
He absolutely has. It's a different style for him. Of course, been doing it for the last few years. We talked to him about it. Final Four a season ago, looking for even more success this year.
Payne got in the lane, nearly threw it away. Another loose ball, and it is scooped up by Alabama. They force another turnover. And there's Holloway coming on and draining that one.
There's Biz. You want to talk about a young man that will get the looks up from beyond the 3-point arc against South Dakota State. 8 of 19 from 3. Pulls up on a 1-on-2 fast break, knocks down the 3 ball.
Payne in close will draw the foul. Yeah, Aiden Holloway attempting 19-3 as Payne goes to the line and hits the first one. Sherrill picked up the foul and defeated number 11 Purdue 70-66.
Understanding how big of a game this is, but he's always sharp on the sideline.
Youngblood around the back. Could be a key man moving forward with the Crimson Tide. He's only played in 6 games. Straight on, and he'll rattle that one in from 3-point land. Youngblood, the USF transfer. We'll see what impact he has the rest of the way. Carter catches, looks, fires, and he's too strong. Rebound comes to Washington, and he is fouled by Youngblood underneath.
Consider how much that rent space in your mind when it really is. We asked Buzz earlier today, would he prefer that his team shoot better or they continue this pace, keeping up the offensive rebounds? He actually said shoot better, which was shocking to me.
Was it?
It was, because, when you think about that offensive rebounding, you live free in someone's mind when you think about how many times you got to keep them off the glass.
Holloway, nice bank shot in traffic. The sophomore out of Charlotte, North Carolina. And Alabama is starting to look pretty comfortable offensively. They lead at 16-8. Hefner, yes, that'll quiet Alabama a little bit with a triple.
And can provide that shooting touch from beyond the arc.
Let's see if Sears gets going down the lane. And a block. That'll trigger the fast break. On the move, Obaseki, and he'll draw the foul. Returning to school this year, he said it was to do one thing, to win a national. His second. Missed that too. Ran down his own rebound, but he points. So pretty darn close to being an undefeated team at this point. Over the top and a bit too much. off the fingertips of Omori, who is 6'11".
But Obi, that's the press doing his job. Because even though it's not a turnover,
Winning their contest against Texas, but Auburn, number 2 at the moment, likely to be number 1 on Monday. Another turnover in transition, and Coleman will bank it in. Henry Coleman,
long enough to take on anybody in the building. Not deterred by the crimson jerseys around him.
the second effort, and it was Omori to pull away the rebound. He got hit in the face, so he's going to immediately.
Man to show up, whether it's football, basketball, when you're here working on their different chants and many choreographed celebrations. Well, from the free throw line to start this game, so they've gotten there. Just only 50%. Only reason they're trailing in this game.
Omori gives it up for Youngblood. Kick back out for the long one, and the three-pointer on target. Fillon, the 6'4" freshman.
The Bear 5
Run out. Youngblood straight on. Got a good look. That won't fall for him. Aggies with the rebound. Got a chance for a quick strike. Washington for Phelps. Off the fake. He'll drive it. And one. He'll be off to the line.
And that's what we've seen a lot of Phelps.
Anybody's had in college basketball this year. Texas A&M went to face a top 20 opponent on their floor. Got down 18. Here's Youngblood. Yes, with a 3.
How about the addition of Youngblood? He's been able to provide some offense. But as you talk about that win for Texas A&M, also remember they did it without their leading scorer and assist guy in Wade Taylor IV.
That's right. Coleman in and out, follows his own miss. Right back up strong for 2.
And when you say up strong, that is all Henry Coleman understands is going up strong. And fortunate right here, Don Daly going to
4th highest recruit ever in Alabama history. 4:30 Pacific on ESPN. And who you taking?
I'm going Notre Dame when you have it.
What player doesn't love a coach like that?
Man, I tell you what, Obi, he would have never had to tell me twice.
Well, the Aggies started out 1 for 7. They've caught fire. Question has been hanging on to the ball. Reed, he'll hit that one from three-point territory.
And that's where his improvement has come in. Even if it's not completely open, give your team a chance.
Aggies off the inbounds, and that won't drop. The shot by Hefner's second effort and a foul. Been a lot of whistles in that paint. Tough sledding if you get a chance for a layup. And it's been a fine line with the foul, and Payne to the line where he. Texas A&M. You go back to March of 22. They're 14-9 against top 25 teams.
Yes, but this is the first time that they've actually been a top 10 team going up against another top 10 team in this building.
And the freshman will draw. Fillon, the 6'4" freshman, drops it in.
And he was not looked at like that coming into this season. Youngblood and Aiden Holloway. This is the second time he's gone with the quick substitution.
Oh, that's a nifty spin to his left for 2.
Very nice. And you see
a scramble for that. The Aggies have it.
One of the things we watched the Aggies with their loose ball diving in shoot-arounds.
Payne with a strong move. He'll draw the foul. Yeah, as much as any team I've ever seen in practice, I wonder if it's true of you too. Entertaining. Omori with the foul. Payne to shoot.
Which they want to crash the glass. It's something that they rehearse, something that they execute, they scout.
Nelson. Here's Sears with it. 19 a game for the guard. Holloway way downtown. Got it.
But not too far from Nate Oates. Nate Oates has told his teams he doesn't care if you're 26 feet away from the basket, which is 2 feet beyond the NBA three-point line. Shoot the basketball if you have an opportunity, especially for guys like Holloway and Sears who are knockdown shooters.
You showed us this earlier today. They shot 54 three-pointers.
55.
Great job finding each other on the arc. And now
concern is the offensive rebounding on the other end of the floor for Texas A&M, but right now looking to find the shots from beyond the arc.
Sears on target. The lefty will drill a three-pointer.
And that's what you get when you have the 3 guards on the floor, when you consider Holloway as well as Fillon and Sears. It's better ball handling.
Boy, Phelps loves that move. Banks it in. Count that. And he'll be headed to the line. Oklahoma, as we mentioned, 34 points. In a game they were down 18 on the road and rallied to win. He'll get it back and airmailed that one. Bama Rebound tip. They'll get a second effort. They're doing a really good job on the offensive glass. Sears straight on. That clangs away. Phelps to push it. Off that window again. It's been his best friend.
I tell you what, Phelps has been
8 seconds to get a shot off. Youngblood looking to put it in. Diabate to drive to his left and draws the foul. Mohamed Diabate was pretty incredible.
And that's why they won, because he was hungry.
That's what he said.
I mean,
the Tides win over Grand Canyon. Showed up big in the tournament. That'll roll off the iron. Phelps just gets it and goes. He's a one-man fast break. It'll be knocked out of play by Alabama.
But you see everyone from the Crimson Tide chasing Phelps down the floor. Look at all the Crimson jerseys around him. It takes a big play by Diabate coming in from the behind to be able to block that one away. But it probably would have been another 2 points for Phelps, who was pushing the tempo here for the Aggies.
Wilcher catches, fires, got it. That's a triple.
And Wilcher is a hired gun. You know what he's going to do when he gets on the floor. He's looking to get the threes up.
35-32. Sears looking to penetrate all the way through. Nobody picked him up.
Not going to get easier for Sears. You're talking about an All-American candidate. Doesn't get many looks like that.
Bama by 5. Garcia thought about it. Now he will shoot. Rebound batted off the iron. And a whistle is a real problem for the senior. Only 43% at the stripe. Look good on that one, though.
The two.
And Carter makes the pair. Filon on the baseline. They deny him. 5 to shoot for Alabama. Sears took a peek at it, bowling his way in, flips it up and in for 2.
How about that? And Sears just with the finger over the mouth, pushing the crowd as he goes to the basket once again, not concerned about the shot clock.
Phelps again, that lovely angle that he loves so much. He'll swing here for Holloway. Got a great open look, couldn't cash in. Second chance, Sears straight on. Another big rebound. Frey there, and a foul with 3:36 to go.
That just shows you how talented this SEC is.
And Texas A&M, number 10, he makes 1 of 2.
From any of their teammates on the offensive end thus far.
Sears gets a look, fires, drains a triple.
But you have to run him whenever he catches the basketball.
Bama right on pace for what they wanted to do, get 40 triples in the air tonight here at College Station.
And that's with having 9 turnovers, OB. Imagine if they weren't turning the ball over.
Hefner, yes, nice touch.
His second.
Up at the foul line. Filon, too strong.
With another offensive rebound.
Sears again. Yes, nothing but net as he swishes that one home.
And we recognize the best time to shoot a 3 is been that great who's had that type of success on the sideline.
That trophy room is something.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Don Staley. Here's Phelps way downtown. An air ball flipped up and in by Hefner. He got underneath and laid it in.
And once again, seeing the crash lanes. Hefner coming up with, Filon with a nice crossover and finish to quiet the crowd that got excited off of the offensive rebound putback by Hefner.
So they may have gotten excited, but this pace serves Alabama so well. As Phelps muscles his way in, he's denied again.
Diabate coming up with the block shot on that possession.
Reed wants a triple. And well short, but a foul on the play as he takes it.
Tremendous job working with Darion Reed. You mentioned McDonald's All-American, extremely talented player. Had a bunch of roller coaster up and downs throughout this year.
Expectations so high.
If he makes this free throw, that is now 50 points in the first half. So 100-point game of the season.
Watching it, I think both things are true. It can be a high-scoring rock fight.
Yeah.
And that's the way it's felt with all the fouls. 9-point lead for Bama. Carter trying to spin his way in close. Tough traffic. And a foul on the play.
Importantly, how the Tigers respond without him in the lineup. He can't score. Isn't that crazy?
How about that? I think he can.
I believe he's showing all that he can do.
Phylon out of the pack with it. Going to get another shot in the air and flips it up there. That's Sears who will draw the foul on an. Sears 81% at the line, drops in number one.
It wasn't long ago we were talking about where's Mark Sears. He hasn't scored yet. Well, now 15 points.
We're in a hurry. Top scoring team in the country, suddenly up 10 again.
And 52 first half points.
And that's on the road against a very good defensive team. Phelps out of the pack, takes a look, fires it up there, and he'll draw the whistle with .1 showing.
Defensive discipline. Diabate not understanding the timing of that. And
0.1 still showing as he'll drop in the first one.
That could have a much higher scoring rock fight right now.
Swishing that one in. Reed will heave it. And that's the end of the first half. Alabama 91 points. Nelson. Opening minute of the second half. Sears looking to drive it. Phylon to the baseline. Very quick. And a block as that one's going to be blocked out with 3.3 on the shot clock.
Phylon attacking the rim, and you see Solo. Forgive me, that's Phelps coming in, getting that block. Solo gets it at the end, but who gets that? Who gets credit for the Washington took off the undershirt? He had one sleeve in the first half. He's taking it off. He's going bare arms here in the second half.
Yeah, his team loves to do impressions of him. Garcia does the best one, I guess. Phelps in close, no, denied. The whistle, that was refreshing actually. Phylon will drive it and lay it in on a quick strike.
Smart play by Phylon. You're not going to win that battle with the officials.
A&M with the ball. Obaseki with the drive and drops it in.
And Obaseki waving off his teammates. Recognize he's got a side.
Zurich Phelps. Phelps took 14 shots in the first half for the Aggies. Tough pass in traffic and laid up and in by Coleman.
Yeah, Henry Coleman doing a great job.
Can't connect. One and done on that possession. He's taking a lot of the load on himself, most of it on the offense. Here's Nelson to slam it as he comes onto the baseline quickly to jam it down.
Threes and shots at the.
Underneath on the reverse, it won't fall for Obaseki, and a rejection and a whistle and a foul. 16-12 to play here at Texas A&M. That switch. And Coleman at 74% made that one.
Nuisance to opposing offensive players, especially on the perimeter.
Stevenson out of Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Aggies with it. Payne with a touch. Trying to back down into that paint. Strong move off the window. And
you see as soon as Payne comes, remind them of that once they watch this in film session.
Phelps took the bump. No. Sears to Romp. He'll kick it. Holloway sticks it.
But such a smart play by Sears. Of course, he has the freedom to be able for himself, but his teammates as well.
Holloway 3 out of 5 beyond that line. Bama on top 59-51. Payne gets it again. They're working through him here, and he'll draw the foul as he takes a somersault tumble. Illinois 15 against his native North Carolina.
And CP3 of the Nike EYBL.
Payne hits that one. Sears back out for Holloway. Shot clock inside 10. The guard will spin, flip it up there, and couldn't get it up, but is going to be returned up and in by Omori for 2.
And great to see Omori back on the floor and having his presence felt as well. Now the 18th offensive rebound, but that one being used for second chance points.
They make a great point. When he hobbled off, needed a lot of help. Carter will draw the foul. Chase Carter too strong.
Aiden Terrell will come on. Aiden playing.
The senior. And missed a pair. They just keep missing. Long one coming off the front of the iron by Youngblood. Reed tosses it up. He'll draw the foul. Another whistle.
But give Aiden Terrell a lot of credit for getting in the mix. for Nate Oates, who's had a heavy supply of McDonald's. He's in tip-top condition, but they have a challenge amongst the coaching staff who can lose the most. May have given the biggest donation.
Get the big pick. Loose ball and scooped up by Garcia. Carter underneath will draw another foul. You cannot take a shot without taking a shot in this game.
Great job in this game. And I believe they're going to go away and look at this one to see if this is going to be upgraded to a flagrant one.
Here to take 2 shots. And again, as mentioned, it's not been a very good thing for the Aggies tonight, but he does.
Buzz Williams on the offensive end of the floor. We know about his defensive prowess and guarding the rim, but you see they like to play through him when he's in the game.
Yes.
Goes and gets a bucket just on the underneath. Now looks to be a zone defensively by the Aggies. Of course, dangerous to play zone against a team that shoots the 3 as well as Alabama does.
On target.
And I'd like to see at least 40 go up. Texas A&M gives up those opportunities.
Yeah, he said if we don't get 40 attempts, we're not moving the ball. Youngblood able to maintain possession, drives in with the left hand, and he makes it.
I tell you what, that is not going to be on anyone's highlight.
Foul, by the way. So looking for a 3-point play on that, and he gets it. Reed airborne, and it rolls off the iron. Big fight for the rebound.
Another offensive rebound. It's broken record time when you start talking about 21 offensive rebounds for the Crimson Tide.
The lay-in by Sears. They let him loose underneath for the reverse to help the Red Cross respond and help people recover.
Yeah, our prayers and well wishes go out to all those affected in the wildfires. Got a lot of friends and associates out there having to deal with that. Yeah, one of 3 players now for Bama with 4 fouls.
The misses just keep on coming for Texas A&M. But the other big storyline here is how good Alabama's been on the glass. We've got 43 rebounds. Reed, and no, despite an excellent clean look, and another foul.
And they have given in significant here, 21-13 at Bama.
And his second free throw
for the Aggies, but you got to be able to identify, especially corner shooters when you're playing the zone. And it's more of a 3-2 zone.
Sears. Here's Reed, and a whistle. Only 50%, but swishes in that one.
Is to make more free throws than the opponent's attempt. That
Right.
won't be the case tonight, but at least to this point, simply because it's been a struggle for A&M at the free throw spot. They've got 37 attempts, but only made 19 of them.
Weaving inside, Obaski with a miss, and another rejection, but a whistle. Virginia.
Yeah, shout out to Mom and Dad, Hank, and after snow and power outages. So getting water back on up in the city.
Coming up on 9 minutes to go here at Texas A&M. Sears gives it up for Holloway. Holloway wants the lane. Got it up there, and a slam by Reed.
But another, example of threes or at the rim. Darian Reed did not wait for the 3 to be kicked out to him. He attacked the basket, got the lob off the beautiful find from Holloway.
Follow up here by Henry Coleman, the 3rd for 2. He'll drive it inside, but can't lay it in. Rebound tipped out high for Holloway.
But once again, textbook by Grant Nelson going vertically on that, not bringing his arms down to pick up a foul.
Nice move there by Holloway using the glass against the team that's blocked a lot of shots tonight. Texas A&M with 10 blocks. That's the season high. Just hasn't been enough.
Yeah, but Biz getting downhill and using the glass, but more importantly, the soft touch getting it high off the glass.
A whistle here as Phelps gets badly sprained ankle. And a big defensive load on his own shoulders tonight. He makes the...
And Taylor up now trying to urge. Now, is it the 12th man in basketball or is it the 6th man? It's still the 12th man, correct?
Got to go 12th, I guess.
I mean, here the 12th man is the most popular as we see Holloway getting into the...
Phelps gets his own miss. And we'll set it up now for Buzz Williams. Trying to make a run. He'll drive it inside. He can't connect. Payne up and in for two.
How about 17 offensive?
Nelson with a nice dish. Can't convert it though. Reed with a miss in tight. 6.5 left. Still plenty of time here for the Aggies. On the drive, Phelps. Yes, 2 more for him.
And Phelps.
No, and another rebound here by the Aggies. And they'll come back to life offensively.
And an opportunity to get this within single digits.
Straight on. It's Phelps to drain it. 78-70 in a time. Well, the three-pointer, a giant part of who they are, but the roll to the basket, and Nelson with the stuff.
And we watched them work on that and shoot around turnover.
Payne wants to go in strong. Denied by Nelson. Nice save. Hefner with a miss, though. That missed everything. Sears trying to penetrate. And a blocking foul. With 4:55 to go.
Now, here's where it's an issue. That play very similar.
Out of the great music city of Muscle Shoals, Alabama. He was recorded in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. 270. And every time the Aggies have made a little bit of a run, the Tide has answered. Swished in by Phelps. Well, he's been a one-man band.
He really had.
Sears out of the double. Nelson. That didn't come anywhere near the iron. Phelps to push the tempo all the way down. No, but the slam by Hefner. On the follow. Sears again. All sorts of contact. A wild play and a foul.
107 free throw attempts. He had 105 three-point field. And, of course, third year at Alabama.
And his second makes that. Mark Sears, one of the best guards in the country, the grad. Hefner just dunked it a moment ago. Trying to scoop it, left it short, through the foul. You go into the lane, you are going to get for the Aggies. But Hefner.
Williams' coach team is effort. He will not allow the effort to not on their home floor tonight.
And it tightens up again. And a theft by Coleman. Coleman will lay it off the iron. He couldn't hit it. Gets his own miss and stuffs it. Offensive glass. Up top, Sears wants to get closer. In the corner, the freshman can't hit it. And another foul with 3:16 showing.
And I believe that's going to be 5.
So that's on the line as well. As Payne will drop tonight. So this becomes a Sears with 20 points. You know, he'll get a ton of touches here these last 3 minutes. On a crossover. Off the fake. Gives it up in heavy traffic, and Stevenson draws a foul. Carolina. Sure, it has something to do with chicken. And he makes that one.
I think that opportunity.
Stevenson picks up the dribble. Here's Youngblood. 2.5 to go. Sears with 6 to shoot it. Got to the paint. Youngblood off the fake. 2 to get up a shot. The heave. Sears with a miss. Rebound was almost tapped in.
And another offensive rebound.
Stevenson back to Sears. In and out with a 3.
And another offensive rebound.
Sears again. Makes this one from 3-point distance.
I'm normally yelling 2 for $1. This time it's 3 for $1. And it ends up being 3 by Mark Sears, who once again shushes the crowd. 28 points.
Phelps in heavy traffic will lay that in. He has 24. He's been taking 27 shots. Sears back off Stevenson and deflected by Garcia. Anderson Garcia.
The league has been historically good.
Yeah, especially given the injury, the ankle injury to Janai Broom today. That's Stevenson at the line, 2 misses. Look at all the foul shots, the massive amounts of foul shots tonight. Coleman back off for Phelps to launch. And another foul. Nelson gets hit from behind. At 60% and drops in
8.7% tonight, which goes up a little bit with the two made by Hefner. Now at 50.
Holloway getting across midcourt. Got it free for Nelson. Sears will call a play as we approach 1 minute left. Alabama by 3, under a minute to go. Sears can't make a move. Chase Carter on him. Shot clock whittling down. Fired that one off. It never got to the iron, and that's a violation.
That will not deter him from getting another look.
Back out beyond the three-point line. And now a timeout for the Aggies. Buzz Williams takes one here. So Phelps will put it in. It's Hefner to turn and fire. Got a good look, but he couldn't cash it in. And whistle.
Great.
Smooth on the first one.
Yeah, what an advantage to have your.
Back on now for the Tide. And off the iron.
Oh.
Rebound comes free to Osborne, and he'll draw the foul.
And that has been.
Youngblood had only played in 6 games this season because of an ankle injury until tonight.
With Nate Oates, who's trusting him at crunch time here.
The Phylon about ready to come back on now for Bama. Phelps trying to get a shot in the air. Blocked by Nelson. Second effort by Payne, and he'll bank it in. 90-86, 25 seconds to go.
And this is the guy you want Sears to keep the basketball in his hands.
Well, Alabama averages 9.
Texas A&M has not allowed more than 28 field goals made in a game this season. Alabama's averaging 36.5 field goals made in SEC play, close to 30 this game, but the majority of it has to do with so many offensive rebounds.
Right. In for Coleman. In the paint. Payne back it inside, lays in another one, and fouled as well. Nato only 54% at the line and a misfire. Sears has it, and they reach to foul him. And he is their best foul shooter on the Alabama side, shooting 2.
Sears now 8 of 9 from the line, double-digit times. I mean, he's done it multiple times throughout the season, and of course capitalizes on it. His opportunities when he gets there.
Carter looking to get a shot in the air. The triple, and too strong. Coleman had to rebound, batted away on the baseline. Sears interrupted that one, and that's it. There's the final horn. Alabama wins it 94-88. They come here to Texas A&M and beat the number 10 team in the country. 23rd AP Top 25 win under Coach Nate Oates.